Hi everyone. I know it's been a minute since you saw my face. It looks raggedy as heck right now, but it's only temporary. I just wanted to put something out there. Uh, I know I said this was gonna be a travel vlog, or I'll be doing a lot of traveling. Like I never really clearly put out what I'm gonna do with this vlog, but a lot of stuff happened last year, such as I got into a really bad car accident, ended up getting a concussion, all that good stuff, whatever. I've been recovering for like the last half of 2019, to be honest. But this 2020, we about to start over, new beginnings, new year, new me type of deal. It's really hard. Like one of my things is that I'm gonna stop cursing so much. So if you see me like falter or stutter or something, I'm probably just trying to correct myself before I curse because I curse a lot. I curse a lot, you guys. And apparently it's unladylike. Like, and I should really just be like, who gives a fuck what y'all think about what the fuck I'm saying? But hey, you know what? Why not? Why not? Try it just to see what results I get with it. You know, acting a little different. Maybe, hopefully, it'll work out for the better. If not, then fuck it. Like, fuck it. Fuck it all. But back to this 2020 new biz deal, whatever. So I've always been an avid reader. Always. I used to want to be an editor. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to read books and get paid because it's fun. Even at my jobs now, if it's like a call center job, I'm probably reading a book. So for Christmas, I asked for books and I was given books. So the first book I asked for, but I haven't read it, is this book. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all may have read this book already. I have not. This was actually recommended by a coworker of mine. She was like, this book changed her life. She loves hood books, and this girl over here is that bitch type of deal. So I'm like, okay, let me check it out. I usually don't read hood books, but I just can't single out a whole category, you know? So why not? Why not give this a shot? And this says over 1 million copies in print, so I'm assuming it's really good. I mean, it came out in like the 90s. 98 or something. It came out. It came out a minute ago. 99 copyrighted. I'm seeing. It came out a minute ago, and I just heard about this book a few months ago. So I'm gonna give it a shot. So I asked for that for Christmas. Got it. I also asked for Queenie. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even. This is The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier. Right here, right there. Okay, I'm sorry. So my second book, I want it so bad. Queenie by Candace Cardi Williams. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. This cover is why I wanted this book. I don't even know what this book is about, to be completely honest with you. But this cover, like, oh my god, I love it. I love it. I have no idea what this book is about. I mean, I heard it was good. It's like in this group I'm in on Facebook. They talk about this book every now and then. So I'm assuming it's really good. When I got this book, I opened it and started smelling it. My boyfriend told me to stop smelling it like I was a crackhead. So I haven't put this book up since then. But like I can't wait. And you know what? I'm supposed to start reading all of these books on January 1st. It is January what? 24th? I've not started any of these. Well, actually that's a lie. Because I did start this book, Children of Virtue and Visions by Tommy. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say her last name. I'm so sorry. Adeyemi. Adeyemi. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna stop right there. But I did start this. So if y'all haven't read this book, this is okay. Y'all should have read the first book first. First book was great. I've always been into mythology. In fact, I actually wanted to major in mythology for college, but I did not because my cousin, when I told her that that's what I wanted to do with my life, stopped me and asked me, hey, what are you going to do with a degree in mythology? And I thought about it, and I was like, you have a point there. What am I going to do with a degree in mythology? Because I do not want to be a teacher. So I cut that shit out. So for Miss Tommy, so sorry, I cannot say her last name. I don't know what it is. Has a beautiful photo of herself in the back. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's her biography. And she graduated from Harvard University with a degree in English literature. And then after that, she received a fellowship to study West African mythology, religion, and culture in Salvador, Brazil. Now that's goals right there. Now if I didn't let my cousin talk me out of this could have been me. It could have been me, but that was my fault. It's okay. It's not too late. I could definitely, go back to school, but I don't want to be an English major. They have to write so many flipping papers. But I guess, it's the point of being a writer. You want something, you lose some. So, dope cover. Love it. Love it. The first book's cover was super dope too. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but I can't help it. It grabs my attention. This definitely grabbed my attention. I actually bought this book at 4 o'clock in the morning. This book was released early for some reason, or at least Walmart released it early for some reason. And I saw it in that group that was talking about, that Facebook group. And I was like, yo, I got my copy of Virtue and Vengeance. And everybody was like, how? And I was definitely like, how? Like, it doesn't come out like another 4 days. Like, how did you get this? And they're like, oh, it was at Walmart. 4 o'clock in the morning, you guys. I got my butt in the car. And I drove to Walmart and got this book and left. And then I started reading it at that point. But then I stopped. Where did I go? What page am I on? I think I'm on like page 35. I'm on page 35. I think I didn't like it because the chapters are so short. Like page 35 is chapter 7. These chapters are only 5 pages each. I mean, hey, if you want to say, man, I read like 20 chapters in a day, this is your book. But it's just like, I don't know. I hate how like there's so many different perspectives on books and some stuff. I don't know. It works sometimes it doesn't. I just feel like once I get to like a good part where the story gets going, you just cut it and start over with somebody completely different with the chapters. So I think that's why I stopped. And it's really good. It's really, really good. I'm about to pick that back up and finish it. Another book I had already started is Black Boy by Richard Wright. I started this book last year. I was reading it at work, but it got so sad. Like, it's so sad. Like, this is this man's life. Like, your life. I thought my life was sad. But, oh my God. Like, sir, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. Like, I know this is the early 1900s and you were a black man, but oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. But I'm on, like, page 187. The story is, like, 386. No, I'm sorry. 384 pages. And there's like a chronology and notes in the back, which takes up the other whatever pages. But yeah, like I don't have that much. I only have like 200 pages left, and I haven't finished it. It's just so sad. Like, oh my God, it was really funny. I did get to that part where he told his grandma to kiss his ass. Like, that had me weak. I had to put the book down after that because I was laughing too hard at work. But it was sad when he was like, yeah, I became an alcoholic by the age of 6. Like, oh my God. Like, sir, I am sorry that this is happening to you. But it's really good. It's really good. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do a review on it. Another book. All these books, I know he was like, oh my God, another book. But yes, another book recommended to me by a dear friend. You probably can't see the title, but it is Behold a Pale Horse. Oh, I'm sorry, by William Cooper. This deals with this man, Bill Cooper, was the nickname. The back says former United States Naval Intelligence Briefing team member reveals information hidden from the public. This information was kept in top secret government files since 1940s. Cooper unveils the truth as he writes about the assassination of John F. Kennedy, the war on drugs, the secret government, and UFOs. No straight conspiracy theories. My friend, high intellectual, he's amazing. He lives on the other side of the country. I need to go see him soon, actually. Recommended this book a minute ago. And the way it looks, I'm like, this don't seem like something I'm going to be interested in. Like, usually I don't go for nonfiction type of well, I guess depending on, whoever is reading it, it could be fiction or nonfiction. But yeah, You usually don't read anything that's not made up, but he recommended this, so I got it. I actually got this at an African shop. I had been looking for this book for, well, I had been debating whether or not I was going to order it online, or if I was going to try to find it at a bookstore. I couldn't actually find it at any bookstores, but the African shop surprisingly had this one day when I went in there looking for like shea butter or something. I was like, let me look at the books to see what they got, you know? And this was there, and I immediately snatched it up. I was like, I think it was like the only copy there too. Immediately snatched it up and bought it. I don't even think I came in there or I got what I came in there for. But yeah. I love the cover. I'm gonna be real with you. This cover is super dope. There's a lot to read. Like, a lot. A lot. But I'm gonna get done. But speaking of a lot to read and it looks like that whole, I thought this was like a phone book at first. Like, like what is this? But yeah. We'll see how that goes. So, speaking of a lot, this book right here, I've been wanting this book and now I've lost my spot. I've been wanting this book for a minute. I didn't actually get far in, so that's cool with the bookmark thing. But this you can actually find for free online. You can download the PDF version. I am not a fan of virtual books or digital books. So when I downloaded it, I got like 2 pages in and was like, no, I have to get the physical copy. So this book has been recommended time and time again. This is Sacred Woman, A Guide to Healing the Feminine Body, Mind, and Spirit by Queen, and please don't hate me, but I believe her name is Queen Afua. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say her name. It's beautiful. Queen. I'll just refer to her as Queen. That's what she is. So, Sacred Woman by Queen. And this book has been recommended by, once again, that group on Facebook and my idol, my love, my heart, Erykah Badu. You know? So I had to get this book. This book reads like a textbook. Like when I tell you they got like double, reads like a textbook. It's been interesting so far. Like I really do like it. I like how they talk about how spirituality and religion are 2 separate entities. Like it's completely different, which I completely agree with. Because I'm not big on religion, but I am big on spirituality. So this is helping me get in tune, you know, that spirituality with myself as well. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff in here I won't be able to do, at least not for some time, such as make this quilt that she keeps mentioning. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. Any questions you may have. This is pretty in-depth. Like, she's pretty specific as to what you're supposed to do, such as the altar. Now, you're supposed to wake up early in the morning, between the hours of 4 and 6 a.m. From what I can remember. Like I said, I didn't get too far, but between the hours of 4 and 6 in the morning, she wants you to take a bath, like a holy bath, cleanse yourself. She wants you to then go to your altar, which I'm trying to find a page that has the diagram of the altar on it. Pray. Well, first, before you pray, you gotta ring the bell or hit your drum, whatever musical instrument you're gonna use to awaken the spirits. And then you're going to pray to them. You're going to ask them for clarity. You're going to ask them for strength. She actually has down what you're supposed to say. Like, I do like this book. Like, any doubts, any questions, any, you know, any misrepresentations I may have about this book, she kind of clears up immediately. She's like, if, what she will do is be like, oh, this is, okay, I'm on page there. I'm also on page 35 in this book. I need to play that on the lottery or something. Oh my gosh. But she has what you're supposed to say. And if you don't, let's see if I can find it. She'll reference other pages in her book. So she's pretty specific. So she lets you know what colors you're supposed to wear, what things you're supposed to have on your baths, your libations, what oils you're supposed to have, what they mean, what each color means, which each flower means, each stone means, because of course you have to have your spiritual stones, your sacred tools, she says. Oh, okay, so after you pray, between 4 and 6 in the morning after you do your instrument. You're supposed to also write down, you're supposed to have a journal and write down things you may be feeling, stuff like that, or what's anything on your mind at that time. Between 4 and 6 o'clock in the morning, keep that in mind. So, you do that, but you have to have your altar. You have to do that at your altar, which has to have a specific cloth on it. And it has to be in a quiet place or a secluded place. Like, basically, they just want you to have a prayer closet. Like, the people who have the prayer closets, basically that, but for your altar. But she's like, if you don't have, like, a room just dedicated for this altar, then just in a quiet place that doesn't get used often. So I'm just thinking, like, where in my 3-bedroom apartment do I not have any space where I don't use? Like, I pretty much utilize everything about it, but you make it work. And so not only are you doing that by yourself, you got to get together with like 7 other women, so you can have your wombs, your sacred womb circle. She talks about your sacred womb. It's really interesting. I definitely recommend this over any self-help book. Like, I've never even read a self-help book, but maybe I should, I don't know. Just read any and everything, I guess. But like, if you're really trying to get in tune with yourself as in your spirituality as a female, I definitely recommend this. But like, let me see if I can find a picture, because she has pictures, she has diagrams, but she's in depth. For the altar, I can't remember what page it is. Is this her? And they talk about what you're supposed to wear, how you're supposed to write. Okay, yeah. So this is what is supposed to be on your altar. Right here. This right here. This is supposed to be on your altar. You gotta have pictures above the altar. And then on the altar itself, okay, I'm sorry, let me back up to the pictures. You gotta have pictures on your altar. You know what? I'm gonna save this for another video because this is getting a bit long, but this is what I've been doing, and this is what you should expect. My next video will actually me discussing this book. So if you're interested, if you want to know if you should read it, definitely watch the video. But I'm gonna go ahead and nip this in the bud because this is super, super long. But I'm gonna read those books. I'm gonna do a review on them, and I'm gonna get back to y'all. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you for tuning in.